Hello everyone. Today I'm joined by Kresten from Flügger, and we will continue the podcast around what is happening with AI and enterprises and what is on the agenda for that. So I'm really pleased that I've been. It's a pleasure to have Kresten here and talk a little bit about what Flügger is doing on AI. Kresten, will you start just presenting yourself just a little bit so we can get the baseline on who you are?
Yes, definitely. So that's right. I'm called Kresten. I am head of e-commerce here in Flügger, which is quite big Danish company selling and producing house paint, and it's actually only house paint, so it's wall paint, ceiling, filler, and stuff like that. I've been in this position for almost 5 years now, and we have been through quite a digital transformation in the past 4 years, I would say.
Yeah, we want to talk about AI in this podcast. So let's get started. What dominates your agenda right now, and how does that show?
Well, in regards to AI, I would say translating into different languages. We are in 5 core markets. It's Denmark, of course, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, and Poland. That's our core markets. And that's also where we are presented online as well. So one of our major issues are about translating almost everything into these markets. And because we are a Danish company, our corporate language is actually Danish. It shouldn't be. It should be English.
Yeah.
So most of the time, our golden record, so to say, is in Danish. So we have to translate from Danish into Swedish, into Norwegian, Icelandic, and Polish, and that's quite time-consuming. So when AI started back in early 23, at least we started picking it up at that time. It was translating we start with, but what we also saw was it couldn't handle the translations in a nice way. So when we translated something into Swedish or whatever, we got all our colleagues in Sweden calling us saying, "Hey, what the heck are you doing? It sounds like I don't know what." So that's all about prompting and using the right tool for that. But at the end, we can see things are getting better day by day.
Yeah.
So right now we are using AI for translating, and then just a small proofreading, and then go to market. And that's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's maybe mostly about landing pages and stuff like that. And then we also have used, actually quite early in the AI journey, we are a paint company, so we have like thousands of colors that we can sell to our customers. Our customers want a description for every single color. So what we did back in 2023 was we took all our tinting data, so our data from our tinting machines, and we were tweaking and trying, and suddenly we actually got some kind of okay descriptions for every color out of that. So suddenly we were able to actually push out like 8,000 descriptions multiplied by 5 into the 5 countries. That's quite a lot, and if we should have a human doing that, we would maybe 3 years after have been on 1,000, I would say.
Yeah.
So, but is it good enough? No, it was not. Because what we also saw was quite some colors was described in this almost the same way. So like this color is very calm and light and whatever. In the beginning, we saw, well, this is a nice volume, but it was not really nice because we saw almost what you would call duplicate content in the SEO world. So it wasn't that good. It became quite generic for all colors. So what we started half year ago or something like that was a ramp up on this specific project. So now we are able to make a better prompt out of course human written prompt, but also more data, and that makes huge improvement on these color descriptions.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a major thing we are working with right now.
Yeah. Excellent, and thank you for sharing. I can imagine that it will generate a lot of results both on the traffic side, but also on the data quality side to actually have this more in place. So, what do you see as the weak links with AI today compared to what you have learned? Now you're one of the early ones using actually AI both for translation and so on. But what do you see as some of the weak links that worries you on AI?
From my perspective, right now, it's actually the adoption into the organization. How to actually work with AI, because you and me and many others know people who, I use AI very often. Okay, cool. But you don't know how to actually use it. So we often end up in discussions around, well, you made these translations 2 years ago. AI sucks.
Yeah.
I will do it myself.
Yes.
Well, that's not a nice angle to actually go into to fix these problems. So the adoption in the organization is actually where I struggle the most.
Yeah. And I see it from all the companies that I'm working with. There's the same problem is that, they might be doing some gimmicks on OpenAI, but when it comes to scaling AI into using it in everyday business, it becomes really problematic because they don't know how to do it and they are missing the data and they are having some difficulties in saying, that will change the way I work. Yeah, but you need to adapt yourself into new ways of working. And that's totally the problem that I also see. So,
yeah.
Right. So what do you expect is the next big thing in AI? Last question. It's a big one.
Yes, it's quite a big one. Well, my position is head of ecom. I'm quite, I wouldn't say worried, but I don't know if I'm actually is worried about it. But purchasing directly in a chat.
Yeah.
That should be the next really huge thing, I assume.
Agentic commerce.
It will come. And how do we actually act as e-commerces on that? I don't know yet.
Yeah. But nobody actually really understands the magnitude of the impact it will take when we're getting there. So that's it. Kresten, Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on AI and what you're doing with AI. I think it's highly appreciated and gives some ideas and inspiration out there for how to work a little bit more concretely with AI at scale. So thank you so much. And
You're welcome.
Yeah, and have a lovely day.
You too. Thank you, guys.